Hey there folks, and welcome back. By popular demand, we are revisiting the hit surprise smash hit of the summer, Winter. When did it come out? Winter, in the dead of winter. This is episode 2 of What's in the Fridge. God damn it. Okay, all right, just let me know if you're gonna do that next time. What are you pointing at? Stop it. You're freaking me out, Brad. Don't do that. That was spooky. I didn't like that. Hey guys, we're back at the fridge. We are, I'm sorry things are a little bit messy. We've been filming with Alvin all week. He's got a way better work ethic than I do, so the place is a mess because he shot like 3 episodes at once because he's in his 20s and he's not an old man like me that's the last few years of his life. We have, what's this? What do we got in here? We have a mystery sandwich. Whose sandwich is this? It's full of vegetables, so, ooh, looks delicious.
Hey, episode done.
Yeah, I mean, we just kind of found something to eat, right? Is
Yeah.
that what's in the fridge? Half a sandwich. Anyway, folks, until next time, this has been What's in the Fridge. Oh. It's very soggy. Got some store-bought guac. I'm not a big store-bought guac guy. Got some leaky tofu. That's a design flaw. What do we have in here? The hell is that? More guacamole. How much guacamole we got in this house? I didn't realize that we were so guacamole. More guacamole!
Maybe we just need to make chips. I guess that's a bad idea.
No, I don't want to die that way. Quark! We got quark. What are we doing with quark? Can't even read half of this.
What the hell is quark?
It's a cheese, Brad. We have some just a concentrated sort of beef stock bait. This is what we're making, folks. Can you guess what it is? Ooh, this cookie dough I made on Sunday. It is Friday. You do the math. And those of you in the know will know that my risk of contracting salmonella just skyrocketed. And that aging cookie dough in the fridge develops and deepens its flavor, improves its appearance and its texture. We can't legally recommend that you age cookie dough for longer than 3 days. Instead, bake it into, what about one of those giant cookie cakes that you get at the mall? Like the big cookie, the big cookie.
Cinnabon.
No, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the birthday cake that you never had growing up, which if you're anything like me, you never got. For some reason, why did I never get a cookie cake? It's not like they were more expensive. If anything, they were less expensive. Why didn't I ask for a cookie cake? It's better than a cake. Sometimes, Brad. I'm just waiting for the fridge to go off, start beeping in 3, 2, 1. I was really hoping I would nail that, but I could just keep doing it till it happens. We pretend that it went off.
Let's do it.
I was really hoping it would happen then too, so that would be funny. But I'm just gonna keep going with the bit, hoping that any second now it's just gonna interrupt me and be like, bop, 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 bop. And I'm gonna be like, oh no, the refrigerator alarm's going off, what do I do? Whoa, no, whoopsie doopsie. And we'll have a really good time.
Andrew, just let it go. Just let it go. What's on the counter? Take 3.
What's on the counter, Bread? Well, I'll tell you. This is a chunk of cookie dough, inspired by my experience this morning after my second coffee. Cookie dough gets better with time. We can't legally advise you to keep cookie dough in the fridge for longer than 3 days. This has been in the fridge for 5. I'm putting my and my dear friend and associate Brad's and my fiance's health at risk for your entertainment. This is what being a YouTuber means. I'm wearing gloves because I have to this cookie dough is solid as a rock, so I need to kind of break it up, and I just don't want to get, it's so old that it feels weird to get my hands. Whatever, shut
This
up.
already seems like a bad idea.
Just let me do this. Shut up. I'm breaking this up and I'm massaging it because I want to press it down really thoroughly into the pan. And it's gotta break up a little bit. It was very, very stiff coming out of the cookie dough was stiff, and I'm massaging it to break it up. Do you get what I'm doing? Is this clear? One of the advantages of making this at home versus getting it at the mall is, first off, that it's more expensive, more time consuming, negligibly better. This surely has to be cheaper. I mean, we use some nice high-end chocolate in this cookie dough, but surely, I'm not gonna speak to this. This is a bad idea. I'm gonna go ahead and pretend that I didn't say that.
So I shouldn't include this in the edit?
You're going to now that you said that, you dick. One of the advantages of doing this at home is that instead of doing it in some dumb aluminum pie tin, we can do it in some cast iron, which is gonna give it a nicer crust, and it's just gonna look nicer, isn't it? Wouldn't you rather eat a cookie out of this than a pie plate like some kind of dog?
Woof.
Where's the butter? Is there no butter in this house? How do we not have butter? Oh, we have butter. Well, not that much. Why does this butter smell cheesy? It's cheese? There's no way. What?
It's in your beard.
That's insane, Brad. How does butter get in a beard? That is the weirdest tasting butter.
I think you've just gotten salmonella in various ways.
I think this is my last episode, Brad. Let's see. Any other butter like objects? I got butter upstairs, but is that fair? It's not fair, is it? Should I make this cookie with bacon fat? I think I should. Yeah. We don't have any butter. One thing we have a lot of is bacon fat. We've been making a lot of bacon recently because this is an internet show. So, that smells fresh as a daisy. So I'm just gonna dig in there. And that is gonna be a much better thumbnail and title, I think. Bacon fat cast iron cookie. Shut up.
There's still butter in your beard.
Seriously? This whole time there's been butter in my beard? Oh, that's hilarious. It's funny. Okay, so I have greased up my cast iron skillet, and now I'm gonna press out the cookie dough into the pan. Ugh, I already think this is a weird idea.
It's probably gonna taste like cured meat.
Yeah. And I'm cooking this at 350 degrees Fahrenheit with convection because I want to form a crust fast. I like to bake my cookies so that there is a razor thin crust ensconcing an absolutely molten gob of cookie dough. Stick around, won't you? You'll hear on the basics with Babish.
What's on the counter? I mean, what's on the fridge?
Settle, everybody settle on set. It's a hot set. It's a live hot set.
We're shooting Who's in the Kitchen.
I want to talk to you a little bit about this cookie dough. If you want to see how to make the Babish cookie dough, check this one has been augmented with three different kinds of chocolate. This is dusty now, but I'll still eat it.
We're definitely getting salmonella now.
This is Valrhona Caramelia chocolate. It is a very, very special kind of milk chocolate. It's very hard to find, it's expensive, but it's the only milk chocolate that I really, truly like. It tastes toasty and caramelly, and we have that in there with the batons of chocolate that you put in croissant. Those are 49%, and then some Scharfenberger, 70-something%. I don't know. There's chocolate in there. There's three different kinds of chocolate in there. There's a great balance of different flavors. Gonna throw it into the 350 degree Fahrenheit oven with convection for anywhere from 15 minutes to a half hour. I have no idea. I'm just gonna keep a close eye on it. I will be back in a minute to see what the happens. There's nothing here. There's no bit. There's nothing to do with this joke. It's not going anywhere.
Hey, the butter in your beard's gone.
My butterbeard?
What's in the oven? Take 6.
God, you just keep switching it up on me and I just can't keep up. So, it's been about 20 minutes and this guy is looking hot, nasty ass fresh. So we're gonna let this cool off significantly because it's very soft. I just barely cooked it, so it's like, you know, brown on the outside. I'm hoping it's very melty on the inside. In the meantime, we can make some frosting. Actually, you know, maybe we should rethink that because I've never understood why they put frosting on a cookie. So what do we put on it that isn't frosting? Because I feel like we could be more creative. What can we make? What would be good? What would be good on a cookie?
We could melt down the floor chocolate and like squirt that on there.
We could melt down the floor chocolate and just kind of roll around in it like a bunch of hot little piggies. Should we just do ice cream on top of it? We could do ice cream instead of frosting. It'd be a hell of a lot easier on me. We have some cool ice cream too. Alvin's friends make some really cool ice cream. They have like a rose ice cream with some kind of stuff in it. This would probably be pretty good. Oh yeah, this is interesting. So, Alvin's buddies make this Sunday Service Creamery. This one right here that he gave us 4 tubs of that we've already gone through 2 of is their Earl Grey Strawberry Cheesecake. And they gave us a discount because the cheesecake is spelled with 2 E's. This is actually a collector's item. It's worth a great deal to me. Is there anything else we can do to augment this to make it a little more interesting? Let's think. What, besides just throwing a scoop of ice cream on here and making it melt and look pretty, what could I like shave on here? What would be cool? Why don't we take a look? Let's go to the fridge, see what we got. What is that? 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 Is that? That's octopus. That's octopus! How about we make a caramel? Why don't we make a nice warm caramel? That'd be a good time. I'm not even gonna measure it. It'll be fine. We have heavy cream. That's helpful. Throw some vanilla, some like vanilla paste in there. What else?
More bacon fat?
No. Maybe. No. Maybe. Miso caramel. We have miso. We have miso, folks. What is this? Is this miso? This is miso. Miso is an excellent flavor additive as it's full of monosodium, naturally occurring monosodium glutamate. So this is like a great way to amp up meat flavors and savory flavors, but it also works really nice in sweet flavors because the miso is used all the time in different desserts. And I have had a miso caramel before. So to make caramel, I've got this sugar water mixture. So we're cooking the sugar water mixture to a stunning 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which is hot. So you gotta be really careful when you're doing this. And then when you add the cream, it really like, you know, foams up and it feels like it's gonna, you know, overflow. So you gotta be careful, you gotta be brave, you have to be strong, you have to be smart, you know? Okay, it's 2022. That's looking a nice shade of amber gold. It looks like we are there. I'm gonna take it off the heat just in case we are there, because I think we are. Yeah, no, we're there. 356, nice. And then we must engage in the positively terrifying ritual of slowly adding heavy cream. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Bit more. And that should yield a pourable caramel sauce. Oh yeah, there it is. Look at that. Bit more. That is caramel. I'm just gonna let that cool off a little bit. Okay.
Andrew, what is this? What's on your countertop? What is that? This box.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Nothing.
What?
It's a medical instrument. All right, this is still wicked hot. It's looking like a nice caramel. And now I'm going to add the miso, probably 2 tablespoons worth. Whisk that on in there while it's still nice and hot. Ooh, look at what it just did to the color. It turned nice red. Look at that. Once it cools off, it'll pour nice and nice over our nice stuff. I make a cooking show. Let's give it a taste, shall we? Let it cool off a lot so I don't hurt myself. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, you're gonna like that. You're gonna like that.
Miso caramel, ladies and gentlemen. Something that I definitely did not invent. I had it at a restaurant somewhere. I just don't remember where. Whoever came up with this, thank you, you're smart. Okay, this is what we made out of what we found in the fridge. A dry-aged bacon fat skillet cookie. We have Alvin's Friends ice cream from Sunday Service Creamery, Earl Grey strawberry cheesecake ice cream. And then we have some salted miso caramel. That's a little drippy right now because it's still quite hot. But as soon as it hits the ice cream, it's gonna help the ice cream melt and it's gonna solidify and it's going to be gorgeous, shall we? So, big old zip. Okay, I guess that's the scoop. There we go. Let's make it a double. Look at that. I'm just gonna drizzle this on using the whisk. That's what it's called. The whisk. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh boy. And to garnish, just a little bit of floor chocolate. There we have it, folks. Not bad for some leftovers, am I right? I mean, we made it with stuff that most people don't have in their fridge, so it's pretty unfair. But luckily we had Alvin in the kitchen bringing us all different kinds of cool goodies, and I think we turned it into something that's gonna be pretty darn delicious. All right, folks.
Okay.
Thank you.
Big fork for the gal,
Thank
little
you.
fork for the fella. Let's eat this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna try some of the cookie and the caramel first.
Oh, smart.
Whoa. Whoa. The bacon fat and miso. Well, the caramel, I must have overcooked it. It's hardening.
Uh-oh.
That's fine.
Oh, they're great.
Which means we have like caramel candy on top of it.
Amazing.
The bacon. Like the bacon flavor.
works.
Brilliant. Yeah.
It works. I don't believe it. And it develops. You start with it. You get hit with the Earl Grey. That melts away and then you just got caramel and chocolate. That's good.
And it's healthy.
But only when shared with friends. Yeah, I don't make them like this anymore, I don't think.
We're gonna just eat all of this now?